Hi guys, welcome to the Palace to the Core. My name is Stephen Dawes. Thank you for joining me. Right, so I thought I'd leave this video a little bit late on the Man United reaction video because I was hoping that might be a couple of announcements coming up in terms of transfers as it's very nearly, well, it is deadline day, and but nothing concrete has happened yet. There are reports that Ben Chilwell is going to come to Palace on loan for the rest of the season, which has been rumoured for a little while that he was thinking of coming here. Apparently Palace are going to pay half of his £200,000 a week wages. And I mean, he's a bit injury prone. He hasn't played much football at all. So the chances of him playing regularly, at least to start with, is probably going to be quite low. He's probably going to need to get back to fitness and everything like that. He's probably going to need some time on training pitch to get back up to speed again. So that's one of them. Apparently there was also a huge bid for Mark Gahey from Tottenham for £70 million. Palace rejected it because they said it's too late in the window for them to find a replacement. So that's interesting, and I think it suggests that Gahey is definitely going to go in the summer. I think, you know, we kind of battled quite hard to keep him last summer. Big bid from Tottenham in the winter. So I think next summer, I think he's going to go. I think that I don't think he's going to extend his contract. I think he's going to go, which is a bit of a shame. But you know, I think it's probably inevitable at the moment. So that's the only news in terms of transfers. Oh, actually, there is one other thing. Jeffrey Schlupp is apparently wanted by Celtic on loan for the rest of the season, and there's rumours that he is actually going to be going for a medical today, so he could be on his way there for a loan spell for the rest of the season, which, you know, is good for him. You know, he's a utility player for us. He plays, you know, he's a substitute now more often than not, but he can play in several positions, so he's a useful player to have in your squad. But I think a loan spell will probably be good for him. I think we've got cover pretty much where we need it, apart from the Tarek Mitchell issue, which we're going to solve perhaps with Ben Chilwell. So that's in terms of the transfer news, which is interesting. And we're leaving it late again, which is probably not going to be making Glasner very happy. But in terms of the game against Manchester United, that was a pleasant surprise, wasn't it? That was a very pleasant surprise. I said that we would get a draw. I didn't. I underestimated how poor Man United would be. To be fair, I thought they would be a lot better than they were. But you know, obviously it wasn't all because they were bad. We actually played really well. We kept possession well. We were, you know, we were doing a really good job. I thought, you know, we were, you know, controlling the ball, and we had, you know, we had some good chances. But I was surprised by how bad Man United were. You know, they just didn't seem to have a clue what they were supposed to be doing. And yeah, they had their chances, of course, but you know, we seemed to have the better of the game first and second half, apart from maybe 5-10 minutes at the start of the first half and the second half. Oliver Glasner decided to play Kamada from the beginning rather than risk Eze for the whole game, which was disappointing because, again, he didn't have a very good game. He had one chance which the pass came into him near the box, but his first touch let him down, and a couple of times in that game his touch let him down. So, you know, it's getting to the point now where, you know, is he actually going to be you know, a focal point of the team, or are we going to, maybe we should be thinking about perhaps loaning him out or selling him on at the end of the season. I think that might be the thing. Oliver Glasner really likes him, really rates him as a player though, so possibly not going to happen. But I think he's had enough time now to adjust in some way. He's just not quite getting there. Sometimes he puts in a good pass and he does a good bit of work, but then other times it lets him down again, which is a bit of a shame, obviously, for him. But you know, I think we probably need someone a little bit different. Obviously, with Eze coming in, that could be a situation which is solving itself anyway. Adam Wharton came on late on, and he did really well. I thought he was great to see him back on the pitch again. Seemed to move around quite freely without too much issue at all. Eze, I should say, came on for Kamada in the second half, and I felt he actually played really well. I thought he had a couple of runs forward, and he had a part in the second goal. So yeah, I thought he did. I thought he did really well, and of course it was the JP Mateta show, really, with his 2 goals. First one was a lovely poacher's goal, which came off the post. Maxime Lacroix headed it, bounced off the crossbar, and then he was there to knock it in. And then the second one was a nice little finish for him. So yeah, I was really pleased with the way that we played. I thought that we played really well. Obviously, Man United fans are going to be disappointed, but I think that they probably deserved that result on the day. I don't think they were very good, and whereas we had a plan and we seemed to go out and do exactly what we were planning to do. Henderson had to make a couple of good saves. You know, it wasn't all one-way traffic, but I felt that we had I thought we had the measure of the game, and it's going to be good to see us there. I mean, I think we're now 12th in the league, above Man United, above West Ham. So yeah, it's all looking good at the moment. Hopefully we can continue this and keep climbing the table a little bit more. In terms of who we're going to get in, well, apart from Ben Chilwell, who is it going to be? There's not a lot of rumours going around at the moment, so we'll have to wait and see on that one. But let me know down in the comment section what you think, what you thought of the game against Manchester United, and of course what you think about the transfer news as it is at the moment. If anything does happen, I will of course update you. But until then, I will see you next time.